What's up guys, I'm Dart and welcome in this new video. Today I'm going to compare for you the action figure of Krilin SH Figuarts released in 2013 and the bootleg version of the same figure. Why am I doing this comparison? Because I want to help you to prevent being scammed. Also, I want to show you some good features the bootleg has, because the Krilin figure now is becoming very expensive and the bootleg costs around 15 euros, less than $20 on AliExpress. So this is a good choice if you don't have the Krilin SH Figuarts. But now let's begin with the comparison itself. Let's start with the boxes. As you can see, the color of the two figures is different. The fake copy has a more red color, the orange is more red, and on the original the orange base is more yellow looking. Even the blue part is different, but not that much. Also, the bootleg of course doesn't have the Bandai or Tamashii or Bandai Collector Shop or Dragon Ball Z logos, because they don't have rights to put this kind of logos, or the sticker Toei Animation. And also the bootleg doesn't have these orange pieces to keep the heads on their place. As you can see, the colors on all the boxes are more saturated. But now there's nothing more to say about the two boxes. Let's start with the comparison of the two figures. And now let's start with the comparison of the two figures. Let's begin with the accessories. Firstly, we have these two Kenzans. As you can see, the original is made better than the bootleg. The bootleg is really horrible and it's more translucent, but the yellow is painted with an horrible yellow color, and the original is really better. Also, we have this piece to put the Kenzan on the hand. As you can see, this is basically the same. Also, we have the interchangeable hands. Let's start with the Kenzan one. And the quality on the bootleg is impressive. As you can see, there are no many differences between the original and the bootleg. Maybe the bootleg is less detailed than the original. As you can see, the original is sculpted better, but the painting is not so bad on the fake one. Let's see another couple of hands. We have the relaxed hands. As you can see, the original is sculpted better than the bootleg. The bootleg is sculpted worse and is not so detailed, but the painting is nice for a bootleg. Also, let's see just another couple of hands. We have the Kamehameha hands, and even here we have the same problem. As you can see, the bootleg hands are sculpted worse than on the original. Also, let's focus on the heads. We have this first head, and as you can see, the quality on the bootleg is not so bad. Of course, the original is better, but the bootleg has a good quality. As you can see, there is a sculpted line on the bootleg that divide the head in two parts, but it's not a big problem. As you can see, there are some shading on the ear. Also we have the smiling head, and even here the quality is really good. In each head there is this problem on the bootleg, but the detail and the painting on the bootleg is really similar to the original. Maybe this symbol that Krilin has on the maybe just the symbol on the Krilin's forehead is sculpted worse on the bootleg. Also we have this screaming head. Maybe this is the worst bootleg face sculpt, because this is less detailed than the original, but it's not so bad. As you can see, the eyes and the mouth are not so detailed and are painted worse than on the original, but it's not a big problem. Now let's focus on the figures themselves. As you can see, we have the serious head sculpt, and also here there is some differences between the original and the bootleg, but nothing so relevant. The skin tone of the bootleg is not so different from the original. There is this painting difference between the articulation and the arm, but there is also on the original. The blue of the belt of the shirt, it's not so different, but it's different. And the vest, the red vest is similar, but it's not the same color. As you can see, this part of the chest on the bootleg is painted in a different color. Also, the belt has a different plastic. The belt on the original is made with a softer plastic, and on the bootleg the plastic is harder, as you can see. And also the kanjis on the vest are quite similar. Of course, on the original are better. On the back, the bootleg has the kanji made worse. Also on the back you can see that this part is painting in a different way. Articulations are painted worse. And also, as you can see, there is the biggest problem of this bootleg on the boots. As you can see, the articulation is pink, and on the original is of the same color of the boots. And also, as you can see, the boots are painted in a worse way. Now, there's nothing more to say about the differences in my opinion. Let's focus a moment on the bootleg itself. As I said before, this bootleg is not so bad. For the price it has, is really nice. Some articulation are a bit loose, but not too much. And some articulation has this problem. As you can hear, this makes sounds when you move it, and it's not too nice. And also it has some other problems. The shoulder pads are really loose, and they risk to fall. They're really easy to remove, and this is a big and annoying problem. If you move the arm, they fall easily. And also there are some other problems. As you can see, this part, some articulation are really loose, and also if you move the torso, the body come off. And it has a problem on the head articulation. This part is really easy to come off, but it's not a big problem because it can be fixed with some glue or some plastic film. And another problem is that the heads are really hard to put. It's not impossible, but it's really hard. Okay, it's really hard to put the heads on, but it's not impossible, and it's a problem that I noticed even on the original, even if not so much. It looks weird without the shoulder pads. In my opinion, this is a good replacement to the original one, that it cost 6 times more than the fake copy. As I said, the bootleg costs around $15 or $20 on AliExpress, and the original costs over $100 on some Facebook groups or Amazon or eBay or any website that sells this figure. So in my opinion, it's a good replacement if you want Krilin to keep in collection. I wouldn't suggest it to you if you need a Krilin to make stop motions because of his articulation problems, his shoulder pads problem. And so guys, the comparison video ends here. I hope you found this video useful. Let me know if you have this bootleg, if you have the original, if you think that it's better getting a bootleg for a low price or an original for a very expensive price. For this video is all. If you want to support me, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, follow me on my social media that you will find in the description. Don't forget to leave a comment or leave a like on this video. Share this video if you want to show someone this comparison video. For this video is all. Thanks for watching, and solar flare!